Taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Bandit. No. Off.
Hey, high 7.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch QB drop. Watch QB
Go.
Second and 6. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Taylor. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the Raiders' 6-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 67 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Right there. 6 man. Check curls, check curls. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
58 is Mike.
Jackson.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch. 58.
Here's Jackson throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Switch. Kill.
Squeeze. Big grip.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I got him.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
On the ball. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
I'm here all day.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They do tack on the extra point as well. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Raiders 20, Giants 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I'm going to come back.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's get it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It got his man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Jackson to throw.
Check 24. Check 24. 25. Check 25.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Exit. 58 is Mike. 58 is Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. is Jackson. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Get ready, get ready. Get ready.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. All day, baby, all day.
On fourth down, Jackson.
Be a long day for you.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Vinatieri now for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
The score, Raiders 20, Giants 17.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Double up, double up. Hey.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
Get it.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Double tight. 3 down. Check.
Hey.
Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Now.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it, and let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter, but a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there, but in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out Offense scored some points. Defense held them.